what does a saber-toothed tiger have to do with video editing? Well, generally speaking, not a whole lot, I give you that. But the little before and after sequence just showed you that it's got something to do with editing to the beat and precisely where to edit to the beat. So let me explain. So if you've been working on drone videos or any other type of videos that you cut to the beat of the music, then you probably know that, well, you find a rhythm that you like 3, 4, 5 beats, and then after every X beat, you make a cut and you cut to the new clip. A, it gives you a really nice smooth rhythm to your video, and B, the viewer knows when to expect the next clip, and therefore it's much more pleasing to watch. Great, so far so good. Now, today I want to discuss a little trick that I've learned recently and I've applied to all my drone videos over the last couple of months, and I personally like them a lot better, and I also feel like I've gotten a much better response from you guys. So the key thing is to know when to do the cut on the video. It's got something to do with how our brains are wired. Ever since we were Neanderthals and roaming the savannah, scanning our environment for hazards and potential threats like saber-toothed tigers, our brain has been wired to process visual information just a tiny little bit faster than it can process sound. So if we take a look at these two examples here, so we've got a little bit of rock music, and if we play this back, so as we talked about before, you want to cut right on where the beat is. So far so good, looks pretty good, sounds pretty good, nothing wrong with that. But the idea is to keep in mind that our brains process visual information faster than audio information. So if you just moved the cut one frame before the audio spikes, so our brain has a little bit more time processing the audio information, and then the visual cut happens. So for us humans, seeing something like that looks more smooth. It's very subtle, but let me show you. So this is what it looked or sounded like before. And now all we gotta do is click the right edge of our clip here and hit comma on our keyboard and just move it one up. So what you can also do is just skim left and right with your keyboards and watch your audio spikes here. So you can see as I go right at here it hits. Here, this is where it hits. So we actually want our cut to happen one frame before it hits. So that's why it's gonna move it one over here. So you can see it hits on the next one, okay? So if we play this back, much better. It is subtle, but if you apply that concept throughout all your cuts, throughout your whole video, it's just gonna give it a little bit more of a pleasing effect. And there you go, just a really short tip on how to make your videos just a tiny little bit better, a little bit more professional. People in Hollywood do this all the time. I just think it's good to keep in mind when you work on your drone videos or any other videos that you cut to the beat of the music. If you found this helpful in any way, shape or form, you know what to do the whole YouTube thing. And if you want to see more tutorials like these or learn more about drone flying or how to edit your drone videos, consider subscribing to the channel. There's going to be a new video every week about all sorts of drone related topics. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next week.